Hi Gemini, how are we today? Just looking at our weekly readings. This week it is actually the monthly reading, okay? So getting prepared for September. This year has gone so fast. It's super crazy. But we are going to have a look at what's in store for September. Okay, Gemini, please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that support, of course. So thank you. The decks I'm using today, we have the Fortune Oracle. We're going to have a bit of an overview, general important messages. We will be looking at career and finances. I'm using the Soul's Journey Lessons cards for that. And of course, a quick peek at love as well. We have the Love Angels Oracle cards for that one. The Lenormand deck I'm using today, we have the Fairy Tale Lenormand, okay, which will sort of help us clarify and get some extra messages as well. Okay, Gemini, September for our Geminis. As per the norm, going to split the month up, start, middle, and end. See what is happening for you in September. Gemini, what does Gemini need to know about September, please? September for Gemini. Start, middle, and end of September for Gemini, please. Start, middle, and end. Clarify as we go, of course. The start of the month, we have the Chariot energy coming through. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. Okay, so charging into September, looking forward to some stuff happening for you here in September. We do have the middle of the month following through on that positive start with the Cracker energy. Okay, positive energy surrounds you. Love, joy, and good fortune await towards the center of September. Although the end of September, patience may be necessary. Okay, slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. So going from, rushing into the month, then we're seeing the middle of the month, a bit of celebration going on. But then at the end of the month, the need for some patience. What is going on for Gemini with this energy? Rushing in, but leading to patience at the end of September. What is that all about? The start of September for Gemini, please. The Chariot. Charge ahead with confidence. The Cracker energy for the middle of September for Gemini. Awesome. Okay, and why are we seeing patience at the end of September for our Geminis? Kind of making sense here. Pretty straightforward. Okay, with that Chariot energy rushing on in, charging ahead with confidence, staying strong and focused. I'm definitely seeing the need to stay strong here. We have the Scythe coming through first, so there is some things you are sort of needing to, it feels like it's just that cutting the last little residual energies out from August, breaking free from anything that has been holding you back, holding you down a little bit in August, breaking free from that energy so that you are ready to move ahead with confidence, closing in any cycles that are no longer serving you, breaking free from any energies that are holding you back here from sort of rushing on into September. We do see that coming through with the Key as well. So, we're cutting out anything that is not able to create new opportunities for us. The Key energy really does create brand new opportunities. It opens new doors. So I'm definitely seeing that follow through there for the Cracker energy. Those new doors opening up to you at the start of September. You're sort of rushing through those doorways, taking those opportunities off the shelf and sort of working out, yes, I'm going to take this chance. I'm going to go here and do this, and everything, really coming to a head for you in the center of September here, where we do see the stars. So wish fulfillment, dreams coming true, love, joy, and good fortune await you here. So these opportunities definitely are positive opportunities, leading you to your heart's desires here, leading you to, a lot of positive energy, having hope and optimism that these opportunities are bringing a lot of success your way. We do also see the crossroads, though. Okay, so it's kind of like, yes, I'm on the path of having these opportunities open up for me. I know there's success here. I know my wishes are coming true. Now I'm just sort of needing to choose exactly which opportunities I'm taking, which ones are the right path for me here. I feel like there's just an abundance of opportunities on the plate for you at the start and middle of September here, Gemini, and it may even be a case of having to turn down some of those opportunities in order to follow the ones that are right for you yourself. And that's why we're seeing that patience at the end of September here. We do have the fish and the masculine clarifying that. So it's kind of like once you've taken these opportunities, you've chosen which opportunities you're going to be taking here. That's why we're seeing that need for patience, because it's going to take a bit of time for those opportunities to sort of start paying off, if that kind of makes sense. The fish is about abundance, wealth, finances, and then with the masculine energy, it is a very logical, rational kind of process. So these things take time, which, so we are sort of seeing that you're rushing into things and, getting all your ducks in a row. And then, at the end of the month, you're kind of like, okay, now I've just got to wait for everything to come back around and start making money from this, or for that opportunity to actually, start bringing me that abundance and whatnot. So it just feels as though it's just a bit of the waiting game at the end of the month there. But it's all heading in a really good direction, ultimately. Okay, so we'll have a look at your career and finances for September. Gemini. Career and finances for Gemini in September, please. Career and finances for Gemini in September. Okay, so we are starting the month off with the card of regret here, Gemini. So I do feel as though this is where we saw that scythe in your general energy there, cutting out those things that you regret not making the most of that, or having that work out exactly how you wanted it to. You're realizing certain things are not leading you to successful new opportunities, but you are carrying a little bit of regret about that particular opportunity not having the follow through that you were kind of wishing for. So for some of you, there is that tinge of regret at the start of the month there, that you've had to say goodbye to something, work or career, financial related. For some of you, it may even be just in the process of what we're seeing with your general energy here, that you maybe have had to spend a bit of money at the start of September in order to create these new opportunities for yourself. It does say, I know that I cannot change the past. So, within your work career sphere for the start of September, we are sort of seeing just, thinking back about, I missed an opportunity in the past, which is sort of really propelling you to break free from that energy, cut that out, cut that regret stuff out, so that you really can move forward quickly into these wishes coming true kind of energy, the positive energies for you. The middle of September, we do see the abundance card coming through. So that's very similar to the fish energy. We do definitely see that the middle of September is going to be a really good time for you here, Gemini. Wishes coming true, decisions landing in your lap that are giving you this option to succeed and have a lot of abundance flowing for you in the near future. Like I said, there may be a little bit of patience needed at the end of September before you're sort of waiting for those things to actually kick in a little bit here. But we're definitely seeing the abundance, the signs of abundance sort of being available to you in the energy in the middle of the month here. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So I do feel as though that's where those wishes are coming true. You're kind of choosing the path to follow the path of abundance for yourself, knowing that is going to, you're starting to manifest abundance for yourself, in the middle of the month. And then we do just see a little bit of patience needed before we actually feel the full force of those manifestations coming back around to us. The end of the month with work and career, empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Okay, so, empathy does hold a bit of patience with that as well, that you are open to understanding that the reality, the logical, that sometimes things don't go quite as quickly as we would like. There may be other people around you within your work and career that you are having to sort of take their opinions on board. Be mindful of other people around you within work and career at the end of September here. I will just clarify the work and career stuff, see if there's anything, wanting to jump on out in addition to that. Work and career for Gemini, September, please. Okay, so with the regret card, looking back at the past a little bit, like I said, having to cut away from past energies, we do see the ship coming through. So it's kind of like, you're on a different path. So for some of you, you may literally be having to sort of say goodbye to, and cut out certain people that you've worked with in the past, those sorts of things. And it's kind of like, sweet goodbyes. You do regret having to leave these people behind because you're traveling to these to the stars here, Gemini. You're traveling in a different direction. You're traveling somewhere that is quite successful for you. But unfortunately, you may not be able to bring everybody along with you. So there is a regret about having to leave. For some of you, it's kind of this regret about having to leave a certain job in the past. I'm kind of picking up this energy of like somebody maybe starting their own business and in doing so, you're having to, leave a past business in the past, moving forward on your own path here, out in the world on your own, this new journey for yourself, because there's abundance waiting for you. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled here for you, but there is just that little side note of having to leave some stuff in the past in order to walk your own path here. The middle of the month with that abundance card, we do have the book clarifying that energy, getting ready to, start brand new paths for you, brand new chapters for yourself here, entering into the unknown. But you do know that, you're going to manifest this abundance for yourself, but there is an unknown factor about that. Maybe for some of you needing to educate yourself a little bit more around your career sphere in the middle of September in order to create that abundant flow for yourself. And then with the empathy card, we do see the lilies coming out. So I just feel as though this at the end of September here, this empathy thing, it is just like emotional sensitivities. It's allowing yourself to be aware of other people's emotional vulnerabilities, and taking those on board a little bit here. Just I'm kind of getting the vibe of like, as an example here, that something that a way that this could play out in reality for you here is, depending on different situations, of course, this is just an example, but it's kind of like, somebody that works for you has something personal going on, something in their personal life going on, and you're kind of having to show this person empathy by sort of saying, oh, take a couple of days off work, because that in the long term that they're going to be a much better employee if they're allowed that time off work, if they've got a good boss who's giving them some personal days to really sort their ish out. It works out for everybody. And especially with the lilies here, it's something that it's showing this person kindness in order to secure long-term benefits for yourself out of this. So that's kind of a really good example, like giving giving somebody personal days to deal with some personal stuff, and then that when they do come back to work, they're going to be a lot happier to continue working for you when they know that oh, they're willing to show me kindness when I need it, and give me that extra day or two to recover from something when I do need to. So in the long term, it works out really well for you, because it's actually creating stronger loyalty between you and this staff member. Okay, so just as an example, that it's going to play out differently for everybody, of course. Okay, so we'll have a look at love, see what's going what messages want to come through in regard to love for September. Okay, Gemini, what's going on for Gemini with love during September? Firstly, the start of the month, we're seeing the separation energy. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, so for some of you, we're going back to that regret, that leaving somebody because you're starting your own journey here. So for some of you, you may be needing to sort of work away, those sorts of things, and it may actually be physically separating you from the ability to continue a love connection. We do see keep the door open in the middle of the month. Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones that open for you. Okay, so I'm getting that both ways here. Okay, I'm getting that both ways, that for those of you who are, separating from somebody physical space wise, keep the door open, because this person may make things happen a little bit quicker, where you can, close that gap between the two of you. Than what was initially planned. But for others of you, it's telling you, don't give up on love as a whole. All right. There's more opportunities for you for love as a whole. The end of the month, though, we do see the distance card coming through. The separation you're experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. Okay, so I am quite clearly seeing here that at the for the month of September, there is a bit of separation between you and love connections. So regardless of whether that is just a physical distance between you and somebody that you're connected to, or whether this is like, for some of you, this is you sort of keeping love at a distance just as a whole, because you're so focused on these other things going on in your life. It feels like you've got, some really positive opportunities coming up for you, and they're kind of taking up all your space this month, and love is kind of on the back burner for September. But we do see the potential for these connections to actually grow from this. It's kind of like that absence makes the heart grow fonder kind of energy. Okay, so we're definitely seeing that coming through there, but it just feels like love's not really your priority this month, Gemini. So, keep your eyes out though for, your other placements. Keep your eye out for the next All Signs reading. We probably will be doing a love related All Signs reading on Friday or Saturday. So keep your eyes open for that. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Good luck with it all during September. I probably will do a more love-focused September update, all signs reading, so keep an eye out for that one. Okay, but I'll see you all then.